and our dear colleagues and our senior friends and all one. So it is a great honor and excitement that I welcome you all for this great occasion of launching our ENT department in Kaveri Hospital. So this momentous occasion signifies our unwavering commitment to all patients as well as advancing medical excellence in ENT services. I would like to thank Professor Padmasri Mohan Kameswaran. He is my guru and mentor as well as a constant support in my all endeavor. Thank you, sir, for accepting our request. We are planned to provide advanced services for sleep apnea, hearing loss, as well as voice correction surgeries and plastic surgery procedures like rhinoplasty, microasia, anasia correction surgeries. We believe in hearing and speech for all. That's why we have a plan to introduce cochlear implant in Kaveri Hospital as well as government funded program in near future. As well as you know that sleep is the good foundation for all. So good sleep is a good soul. So we plan to provide sleep apnea surgeries for the all needed sleep apnea patient to live them better as well as sleep better. Beyond critical care, we are equally passionate about academics. So I am from Coimbatore, so far I conducted a lot of cadaver workshops with all my mentors as well as a lot of life surgical workshops. So I have a plan to start a hands-on workshop here also for young and energizing budding ENT surgeons as well as for all senior colleagues with support of senior colleagues for we have a plan to produce continuous medical education program also. So our team is committed to advancing ENT research and contributing to scholarly journals, paving the way for new insights and innovation in the field of ENT. Moreover, we are eager to foster the development of future ENT surgeons by offering fellowship that provide aspiring surgeons with the invaluable hands-on experience and mentorship. So we have a plan to start a fellowship with our guidance of Dr. Mohan Kameswaran. So maybe rhinology fellowship or maybe cochlear implant fellowship in near future. So it's very early to tell actually, but near future definitely we will start with all our senior support. As we embark on this new chapter, we are happy and confident to tackle the most complex challenges in ENT. So our state-of-art facilities and equipments available over here will enable us to provide personalized care as well as tailored to unique need of each patient. At this moment, I want to thank our two more important persons. One is my close friend, Dr. Sendivel Murugan. So we used to call him SVM. He's a medical director, Tennur branch, Kaveri. He is the key person for the presence. So my presence here, he is the key person. Actually, we did a cochlear implant in Trichy Kaveri. So they called him as a mentor. I did a cochlear implant over there. During a lunch meet, actually, we had a little talk. Within 15 days, actually, we did everything actually. So with the support of Dr. Anil, medical director of Kaveri, as well as general manager Karthik, actually both Karthik Ramamurthy. So both are actually main pillars behind this achievement. Thank you.
Selvaraj, co-founder and executive director, Kaveri Group of Hospitals, to please come forward and share a few words.
Dr. Chandrakumar, Dr. Anand, Dr. Sridhar, and all my doctor colleagues and everyone. Yeah, very good morning to you all. When Kaveri Hospital, when we started in Chennai in 2012, and I also relocated from London to Chennai, the first few years was a lot of struggle. We didn't know anyone in Chennai. We are all from the Kaveri, all the founders are from Trichy. After our graduation in Chennai, we moved back to Trichy, or I went abroad. And nobody knew that we are running a very successful institution in Trichy for more than 12-13 years. And having invested a lot of money in the heart of the city in Alvapet. But people were not willing to come to us because Chennai is, whatever said and done, unlike all the other metros, it's a traditional conservative place. People want to go to their own family doctors and all. That's the time when I moved lock, stock and barrel from UK, coming back, family trying to settle in Chennai. And with among all the hardship, and one of my another well-wisher, he told me you should go and meet Dr. Mohan Kameswaran sir. So that's the time, 2013, I went and met him and introduced myself. And he appreciated our efforts coming from a tier 3 city and coming to Chennai to establish that in Alvapet. So he told me only a couple of things at the time. So there is an impression in Chennai, particularly that part of central and south Chennai, that there's only a particular group of people can deliver very ethical and world-class clinical service. I appreciate you are coming from not from a metro background, from a district background. And then you have to say here, stay committed and prove that yes, it can be done by everyone else as well. And second thing, a lot of corporate hospitals will come. They'll create a large number of beds, they'll create a chain of hospitals. But what people are looking for is not just the hospital. You create an institute. From the day one, you focus on the academics, get the postgraduates, get the fellows, start publishing papers. So don't create just departments, but create institute. These two things will help you to establish yourself. In hindsight, each and every word, so making a world-class hospital, not necessarily by select few, but everyone else if they are committed, and creating institute of excellence. Every single word is etched in my memory forever. Then after that, when we became noticeable, and then the VIPs also started coming in. And when late Chief Minister Dr. Kalaignar was ill, he was admitted at least 6 to 7 times. And every time when he gets admitted here, there's a lot of challenge because people always used to tell the current Chief Minister's family that, oh, you could have gone to another hospital, or we can always take Kalaignar to abroad for the treatment, and the media and the politicians, everyone. But Dr. Mohan Commissioner said, you have to see the meetings that he conducted with the late CM's family, with the 20-25 of them, and reassure them that whatever is best possible in the world can be done in Chennai, and that too in Kaveri. So he was sitting next to me, and then every time there's a challenge, there's a question. There's a question from a family member or the media or anyone. He said the best is being done. Anyway, you can take him anywhere in the world, but you can't be assured of this kind of treatment. So he has been, I mean, what can I say? Not just a mentor, not just a guru, not just a well-wisher, not a family friend. He's much more than my elder brother. Thank you, sir. So with this constant guidance, support, in good times and also difficult times, today Kaveri has grown. And even now, whenever there is a news about Kaveri in the newspaper, morning, before I could open the newspapers, the first message will come from Mrs. Kameshwaran, and it will say, Aravind, good to see you, Kaveri is growing. And within a half an hour, I'll get a message from Dr. Mohan Kameshwaran, sir. So it is really, we must be so blessed, a Kaveri group, to have a guidance, and as I said, you are elder brother to all of us, sir. Thank you.
I thought Dr. Mohan Kameshwaran is a mentor to Dr. Anand, but after hearing Dr. Aravindan's speech, maybe Dr. Mohan Kameshwaran might have a number of people like this. I mean, that really talks, he's the most appropriate chief guest of today's program. As we grow in the professional career, I think there is to accepting our invitation. I mean, traditionally, Kaveri is used for opening cardiology, oncology, or neurology, nephrology. Okay. Dr. Anand mentioned 3 months before Dr. Sendil Velmurugan, who is a radiologist, he's the medical head, administrative head, he's been there the last 20 years. He called and said, I want to meet you in person. I said, we can talk over the phone. He said, no, I want to meet in person and want to introduce Dr. Anand. I said, okay, Anand's name is quite familiar, he's in Coimbatore. I said, no, I would like to bring him and introduce him. So we met. And the first meeting lasted for 3 hours. Okay, I think he talked about when he said the starting was my mentor is Dr. Mohan Kameshwaran. I mean, the very rare current day, busy clinician saying his teacher's name. I mean, everybody wants to claim that they have done everything, but that's really, I was surprised. He said, I worked here in Chennai, I worked with Dr. Mohan Kameshwaran, then I moved to Tirupur. Credit goes to Dr. Vishnu Priya. Then from there, he tried to convince her to go to Coimbatore also. What I was wondering is, somebody from worked for a while in Chennai, then moved to Tirupur, then trying to manage Tirupur and there. At this age, after 20 years of practice, somebody wants to move to Chennai. That's a little surprising. Whether it is sustainable, is it that the passion and commitment or some other motive? I mean, whenever I was spending time, I could see the passion and commitment, the drive what he had in making his vision of accomplishing something bigger and better was very evident. But as an administrator, that was not enough. I was not too convinced because we have to give space and also set up an infrastructure. Then I thought best person to connect is call his spouse, better half. I just had him by the side. I put on a speakerphone immediately. I tried to call Dr. Vishnu Priya. The moment I listened to her, it appeared it is she who is motivating him to move to Chennai. I really appreciate it. I think it's most important for any successful practitioner, any successful entrepreneur or a professional. I think the spouse she being a clinician, gynecologist, probably she took a lot of time in supporting Anand. I think I would really appreciate Dr. Vishnu Priya more. And I think that is very, very important. I mean, that support makes us fully to concentrate in there. Then in between he was getting few calls and I asked him why you attend the call, it is patient. They said no, it is my son. So the whole family was so committed that can we just move at this stage. After 25 years of practice, he goes 3 days to Tirupur, 3 days to Coimbatore. She's around 75 OPD every day, operates on 120. Then I was thinking, I was also in the situation. I shifted to Chennai 2.5 years back. But I think as an institution, I think we're all practicing doctors and we come from a doctor background. Most important for an aspiring clinician, the understanding management, putting the patient's outcome first, understanding the difficulties of the doctors, practicing doctors, and the supportive management is the most important. That's the story from the traditional, the tertiary care to ENT. I thought somebody was trying to make their career. And his focus always been on the academics, research, and the specialty ENT. I mean, today he's starting with 3 of his colleagues. I mean, we have Dr. Praveen, we have Dr. Sivagami, I think one more is joining next week. I think the starting itself he does with 4 clinicians. I'm sure with the blessings and guidance from Dr. Mohan Kameshwaran, he's really going to make a mark in the country and beyond the country. I'm absolutely certain. All my best wishes, we are in the safe hands. And also today, presence of Dr. Mohan Kameshwaran, it reinforces the fact. Thank you very much.
Please join him as well. Can we all please give a big round of applause? And I request Dr. S. Chandrakumar and Dr. Arvind. Can you all please give a big round of applause?
Staff of this wonderful hospital. First of all, thank you for having me here today, and also about Anand both. As Arvind had said, from the very beginning, Kaveri in Chennai, I have had the pleasure of knowing them, talking to them, more like an elder brother. And then, of course, giving advice is easy, it's the easiest thing to do, and it's also the cheapest commodity in our country. Kaveri apart from many of the other hospitals is 2 things. One is their unwavering commitment to the patients. Because I have been a patient, my wife has been a patient, we've all been patients there, and it's easy to see that this commitment percolates through right down to the junior most staff. And as a person who is also running a hospital, I know what it means. It's not easy to have that kind of commitment. The second thing I think which is outstanding about Kaveri is the quality of the professionals, the consultants, the professionals. They have the best people. We can all keep talking about healthcare as an industry. It's an industry, no doubt. But it's an industry which is focused on the quality of professionals more than anything else. And you may have beautiful buildings, you may have fantastic 7-star facilities, but if the quality of professionals inside is not up to the mark, then this building is it's just an edifice. It doesn't mean anything. I'm telling you this from my own personal experience because I was professor in Saudi Arabia for almost 7 years. I set up the first medical college there, hospitals. The hospital where I was first started in Saudi was a 500-bedded hospital, which was built at the cost of $600 million US. And that I'm talking about 1986, which means more than $1 million per bed. It was all Italian marbles. The chandelier, when you entered the hospital, weighed 1 ton. It was more than $2 million. But it took us about 4 to 5 years to get the hospital to a level where you could really say that we are a teaching hospital. And that's because of the caliber of professionals. You get an international group of people from various countries. We had people from the US, from UK, from Middle East, from Far East, to train them to a level which is acceptable. And then only do you call a hospital a hospital. Not the buildings, not the flooring. So that's where Kaveri stands apart, because from the word go, they managed to get the best people. And because of this, the hospital has been maintaining a level of service and standard which is unequaled in this part of the world. And I think I really mean it. So when late Chief Minister, when Kalaignar was indisposed, and as somebody who was very close to him, the question of where to take him. And I said without doubt, I said Kaveri. And they were all, there were quite a few people who were surprised. But I said, I'm going to Kaveri because of the professionals there. I would recommend, because they are the best. At the end of the day, that's what matters. Not how many rooms there are, or what kind of, dining facility they have. So that's the point, decision that, immediately Kalaignar also accepted. He said yes. So, this is the speciality of Kaveri. And today is another proof of that. I don't think there's any corporate hospital in Chennai, or any comparable hospital in Chennai, with this kind of infrastructure for ENT, facilities for ENT. And with Sridhar here as a neurosurgeon, and Anand, I can already see a beautiful partnership we've already into areas of absolute, expertise, thrust areas in like skull base, for example. So this is going to be, an institution, a department, which is going to be breaking new ground. So I'm very, very sure about it. And that's something that you can call it a prediction, but it's a very calculated prediction. It's going to definitely happen. So this institution here will be one of the important landmarks in the field of ENT in this country, I'm very sure, and even internationally. Knowing Anand, it will be an internationally renowned department. I had a request to Anand, and which is in the morning, which he graciously accepted, and also Arvind was there, Chandrakumar was there, that they should start training fellows and make it into a teaching department very soon, because that's very important, that we share our knowledge to the next generation and pass it on. Now about Anand, Anand came to me immediately after doing his MS in Madurai Medical College, a very fresh postgraduate, very innocent face, even now he has that, and looking quite lost about everything. His professor, she had phoned me up and said, I'm sending you my best student, so please, train him. So he came and joined us, and the rest is, it's really a story to tell, because from the day he joined, I was deeply impressed with a few things. One, his commitment, very hardworking, so because I used to, at those days, work till about 1 o'clock in the morning. And most people who would be with me would look absolutely washed out after 10 o'clock, looking at me like I'm a monster from some other place. But he was one man who would be bright and smiling at 1 o'clock, and even after I finished my outpatient at 1 o'clock, he would be asking me questions. So I knew this is an unusual person. Second thing was his hands, his excellent. Sit and watch him operate and admire. There's only one surgeon can do it another, which used to be a real pleasure. And of course, when your student is doing that, it's even greater pleasure. You should be very, very happy watching him. And he's a very versatile surgeon. You can put him into the field and he will do anything, which is in the field, outside his expertise. He'll learn. He's always willing to learn. And he has repertoire which is really, really wide in ENT. So, he was talking about sleep medicine, he was talking about implants, cochlear implants. But much more than that, he is a very versatile surgeon. So, I'm pretty sure that, the department will really grow under his tutelage. Of course, the question which came to everybody's mind, and Chandrakumar also made a mention of it, was how is he going to find time? Because believe me, he's a leading ENT surgeon in Coimbatore, and he has an amazing practice there. I don't think Vishnupriya sees him very much at home, which is probably a good thing. My wife used to say that the secret of successful marriage is that I'm hardly at home. So I think that's a good thing for many surgeons, that the wives don't see them too much. But jokes apart, how is he going to balance this this double role? And then I was reminded of something which my late mother used to tell me, which I mentioned this morning also. She used to say that it's the busy people who will have time for everything. The lazy person will have no time for anything. So it's not very surprising that he finds time for both. Because he's a very busy man, he's a very hardworking man. So I'm pretty sure he can wear two hats very comfortably. It will not be a problem at all. So Anand, you have my best wishes, you have my blessings, of course, always. But above all, you have our complete support for everything that you want to do. Don't hesitate. We are all at your complete disposal. And make best use of this opportunity. Sridhar is there, he'll be like an elder brother to you, so you can use his facility also, because it will be a mutually beneficial partnership. And above all, fulfill the trust that the institution has placed on you, and make sure that they are very proud of you. Create a department which is not just a very good department, but create the department which will be an internationally renowned department. And the day is not very far off, I can see that. I asked a very important question today in the morning when I came, that how many beds has a hospital got? The reason I asked is that I'm pretty sure that very soon all the beds will be filled up and you'll be asking for more beds. So I think you should start looking at the next phase of expansion pretty soon, Chandrakumar, I think, because the day is not very far off with these kind of consultants. So all the best, God bless you all, and I want to see the further and further growth of Kaveri Hospital here, everywhere, and see you reach more and more heights. All the best. God bless you all.
The media who was here. Dr. Mohan Kameshwar spoke about the partnership within our doctors, partnership between different institutions, and he wished us the very best. In spite of his busy schedule, he's been here. From the bottom of my heart, I thank him for his time and coming and blessing us. Dr. Chandra Kumar, as we all know, has been a very infectious with his mission that he forces upon us to deliver it on time. And as you've known in the last 1 year, we can only attribute this success to the amount of guidance that we've had from him, and what he's done for this place is amazing. Thank you so much, sir, for your kind words. Dr. Arvindan has been face of Kaveri for the last decade or so, and I think he is coming with us and giving us guidance from time to time, extending the support of the other Kaveri units, and we all work as one team now. So we thank him for his time and also for his constant guidance. Thank you, sir. The vision has to be carried forward, and no better man other than Dr. Anand. Dr. Anand has, what he's done in the last 15 days or 3 weeks has been amazing, that we've been able to set up this department. So I'm sure Dr. Anand is going to be carrying this vision and bringing it to the logical conclusion. Thank you, Dr. Anand, for your indulgence. My media friends who are here,